Here are all the tips for the final boss of the new 3-star dungeon, Rancerwood. So first of all, as in many dungeons, you want your tank to face the boss away from the team, because the boss will do constant AoE attacks on the tank, and if no one stands behind it, only he will get damage. Next, he will spawn some fire explosions below some players. They are super easy to see, just move out of it and you are fine. Now, after some fighting, the player furthest away will get rooted by this red laser beam. After a short time, a meteor will fall onto the marked player, which will deal quite a bit of damage. But you can negate the damage if another player simply touches the red circle here. The meteor will come down then and both of you will take no damage. The important thing now is that the meteor will ignite the pizza slice it's falling into. Obviously, the fire does damage, so do not step into it. Now, shortly after this meteor, the boss will do 3 quick wrath attacks in a row, so the pink diamond attacks. But don't worry, you don't have to block all of them, because there's always a safe place on the platform to dodge the wrath attack completely. And if you know how to move, it's super easy. Okay, so you see that the arena has 3 rings, right? The first attack will never hit the outer ring, the second attack will not hit the first ring, and the third attack will not hit the second ring. Okay, so how do you play it? You simply always block the first attack. Then you go into the first ring, then you wait till the second attack is over, and then you simply go into the second ring. You just have to block 1 attack and you dodge all 3 attacks. Every time it's the same. You block the first one, you go into the first ring, and then you go into the second ring. But if you fail to block an attack, you will get pushed off the platform, and if you are not on the platform, you will get a lot of constant damage until you die. But as mentioned, after you did this a few times, it's super easy. Okay, after this match, a few things happen. First of all, the 2 adjacent slices from our first fire are now also burning. So in total, you have 3 burning slices. Now the goal is to extinguish the fire on the platform. To do this, you need water from a geyser that is underneath the platform. But as mentioned before, if you are not on the platform, you will take a lot of damage till you die. But after he did his 3rd wrath attack, he will do a final fury attack. If you block this one perfectly, you will get a shield that will absorb all damage for 20 seconds. This will allow you to jump from the platform into the geyser, which will shoot you directly back up, and if you step on a burning slice, it will extinguish the fire. So if 3 people do this, all the fire will be gone. But important is that you only get the shield if you block perfectly. Otherwise, you will not get the shield. Then you should of course not jump. Okay, but there's one other thing that happens at the same time. Shortly after the fury attack that gives you the shield, the boss will do also a huge red AoE attack. It will deal no damage but places a red orb on a random player. And after 15 seconds, this person will automatically destroy 1 slice of the platform he's currently standing on. Here it's of course always good if you destroy a burning slice or at least a slice adjacent to a missing one, like I do it here for example. If you are not on a platform but you have a red orb, then a random slice on the platform will be destroyed. And this can of course be really annoying. So before you jump down to the geyser, always wait and see if you get a red orb. If you get the orb, you will destroy one of the slices first, and then you will have still time to jump down, jump up again and extinguish the fire. So always wait for the red AoE attack and see if you have a red orb over your head. Okay, that's it. Now this mechanic will repeat over and over again. He will call the meteors, which will ignite more and more slices, and you will destroy more and more of the platform with the red orbs. And depending on how long the battle lasts, this can get really chaotic. So to make things easier, always try to place the meteors right next to a missing slice or a burning slice like this guy did here. Because if the fire spreads to the adjacent slices, you only get 1 additional burning area. That makes everything just a lot easier. So it's always good to have one range player always focusing on the meteor placement. So this player would be always the furthest away from the boss. And as mentioned, if you have a red orb, always run on a burning area so that the slice will be destroyed and you will have 1 less area to clear. After the boss drops below 50% HP, he will also drop 2 meteors and 2 red orbs. That's why it's really important to place those correctly, otherwise it can get really chaotic later on. Especially if you don't have so much DPS. But yeah, that's it. Hope this was helpful. If you have further questions, don't hesitate and ask me in the comments. If you like the content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and do all this good stuff. Thanks for watching and see ya in the next one.